我在两望。
下面有请6号选手上场。6号选手酷火组合，广东电视台选送。他们在团体决赛当中的得分是97.80分，排名第3位。
This looks like a funeral.
他们演唱的参赛曲目是《月
From the 80s.
亮之上》。
아름답네 쌀이 우디시 머린 호린 오양가 돈단 석돌지 하얏 통그런 비 버튼
This is Cantonese.
No, it's Mongolian, I think. She's speaking Mongolian.
Do you understand?
No.
Why do I recognize this? I know this?
Pause it, pause it, pause it, pause it. Sounds like
No, I know this.
You do?
I swear, just hold on, just give me a second.
我在两望，月亮之上。
I don't know this.
I know what you're thinking though. I know which one. I know which song you're thinking about.
What is that melody? One for the money, two for... What is it?
It's All Rise.
Yeah, from... yeah. It's from like high school, like right after high school.
Blue from the UK band, UK pop band.
I don't really know what the band is called, but it's like...
Your Honor, please.
Yeah.
Gotta be what I say.
Yes. And then her voice is, woo! What's going on? Okay.
It's different.
有多少梦想在自由地飞翔
So they're covering.
No, it's not. It's their original song.
昨天遗忘了，风干了忧伤，我要和你重逢在那苍茫的路上。生命已被牵引，潮落长涨，有你的远方就是天堂。
看见的看不见的瞬间的永恒的青草长了那些飘逸，只剩你在我的心上。
No, I think they're covering it.
No, it's not a cover. But I think we all know where that came from, like that.
Well, the track itself is really similar with...
And the melody.
Yeah, here the melody.
Like,
one for the money, two for the...
All Rise.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, to say they were influenced by it would be... When you're influenced by something... Actually, that is something commonly I will do. I will take a song or 3 into a songwriting session and say, like, I want to have something that sits in here, right? I want it to feel like Sia and Pink, kind of like that.
Wait.
But you don't look at the chords or anything. This actually feels...
Let's pull it up and listen to it. Let's pull it up.
I know it. All rise. But the track has that, like, what's that sound in the track at the very beginning?
Well, it's got a Chinese instrument, some kind of traditional instrument mixed in there.
Yeah, but it's replaced by, it's doing the same melody as whatever is in the original.
It's a similar melody, not exactly the same, but they...
Well, I thought I knew the song, Jay.
Yes, yeah. Interesting.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
I mean, we also need to talk about this gal's voice.
What about her voice?
Well, I mean, it's very sharp, and I don't mean pitch. I mean very pointed. It's very, you know, it almost sounds to some degree like some of the more traditional female voices, like what's her name? Gaoling. No, not Han Hong. Golingna. Like she sometimes does like hi, like those kind of sounds. This lady has a very pointy voice too.
The whole thing sounds quite traditional. It's like a mixture of traditional...
That's what's so interesting. It's like traditional vocals put on this like 2000s... Hold on, I'm just checking.
This is a cluster. Browsers.
2001 though, this record came out. Did they copy her?
No, I don't know. Let me look it up.
Oh, sorry.
I got it.
See, it's accordion in this. It's an accordion patch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love this song.
You do.
You do love this.
Yeah. Your Honor, please, gotta believe what I say. What I will tell happened just the other day. I must confess, cause I've had about enough. I need your help, gotta make this healing stop. Baby, I swear I'll tell the truth about all the things you used to do. And if you thought you had me fooled, I'm telling you now, objection overruled. For the money and the free rise, it's true for the lie that you deny. Alright. Free for the calls you've been making, it's for all the time you've been faking. Alright, gonna tell it to you. Alright, I rest my case.
Okay, Jay, here's the thing. I just looked this up on Wikipedia, and this came out in 2001. So, my man,
I don't get it.
The Chinese song or Mongolian song came out first. So
I don't think so. I don't think. There's no way. I don't believe you.
All Rise is a debut studio album by English boy band Blue, released on 26th of November 2001 in the United Kingdom. If it's pre-2001... Well, at the end of the day, these songs have some pretty big overlap. So someone heard someone's.
2004.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, let's keep listening to, what's this song called? All Rise China?
No, it's called Above the Moon or something.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's just get in there again. Holy, there's some traditional stuff in there. That's really interesting. Is Mongolian... We've never done Mongolian. I've never heard it. I don't think so, right? I want to... hold. So Mongolian, we have the tongue roll. And also, I'm hearing her use volume push and pull. Hold on, I'm going to try. Whoa, there's like breaks and cries.
Remember the guy that looked like a Disney character?
Yes, I do.
He was Mongolian.
Yes, I do remember
so that song was Mongolian.
Okay, but was that this honestly feels more traditionally styled even than that in my memory. Was that very traditional?
That was super
traditional.
Super traditional with the throat singing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And he did that.
So that I feel like within, I don't know if that's a her thing or a Mongolian thing or what it is, but that is a controlled, to my ear, that is a controlled use, controlled manipulation of volume, and not in a punchy way like a singer who doesn't have control. Quite the opposite. It takes a lot of control to push and pull this way. Really interesting.
Yeah, she's Mongolian. I just looked it up.
Oh. What is this?
Yeah.
I'm still missing something she's doing. No, it's this.
Yeah, it's that.
It's this.
Yeah.
That's interesting intervals on that riff too. Not at all what I did. She's got actually a really interesting voice.
She's quite capable.
It's really, really beautiful,
Yeah.
tonally. One for the money.
This dude reminds me of a K-pop band, actually, in the, was it 1990s or early 2000s?
So he was maybe influenced by his style?
I think he's influenced by a K-pop band.
Okay, okay.
I think he's influenced by this band. 1997, so this is really old.
They're influenced by Michael Jackson.
Yes, yeah, that move, yeah.
And the wardrobe. And the instrumentation.
Yep.
Oh, and this dancing, all of it.
Yep.
I like this dancing.
그냥 처음에는 이지 못했지 네가 나를 별로로 생각한다는 걸 내가 너를 좋아하는 만큼 너도 나를 좋아한다고 난 믿어왔었지.
Huh, so they're like deeply inspired by a few different things. Oh yeah, stylistically, yeah.
让我找到了最后信仰，美丽的月亮，你上帝或暗淡无光。
水在呼唤，情深意长，让我的渴望像白云在飘荡，东边木马，西边飞扬，啦啦啦的情歌就唱到了天亮，在日月沧桑后，你在谁身旁？有温柔眼光，让黑夜绚烂。
She's actually a very, very capable vocalist. The sounds she's making, I don't know how much I relate to them in a pop sense, but she's clean and interesting and making, I don't know, good decisions. All rise.
看见的看不见的瞬间里，看得清早涨啊，满雪飘，月亮之上。我等待，我想象我的灵魂。
This melody is very derivative. And listen in the background.
将满身金，满身月亮之上。
So they've replaced that accordion patch with probably a more Asian.
I think it's a Mongolian, some kind of Mongolian instrument.
But it's doing a similar melody and it's playing a similar role.
Yes.
You know, this vocalist is rad. She's able to let her voice break in a controlled way. I've always wanted this. I've always wanted to have this. There's a few. Sia might be a Western example of a singer who can manipulate and break their voice in a way that they can maintain and control. This singer's really cool. Even if they did borrow this song pretty...
Well, to be fair, they didn't write it, so whatever
they were presented with.
The beat is almost 80%.
And that accordion thing, there's a lot of stuff.
Yep.
But her voice does stand alone. Like, her voice is something. I know I initially kind of didn't know what to make of it, but it's because it was piercing.
Yeah.
And it was a more traditional sounding voice on top of something that I thought was about to be a pop song from my youth.
Yeah.
So it took me off guard, but she's a really skilled and interesting vocalist. And I would say in the top percentage of people, of singers, control-wise.
For the time being, I think both of them I think they're both quite good performers.
Yeah. She looks very tall.
Yeah.
Although everybody around her could be very short. I don't know. I hear my dancer friends told me that you really struggle to get work as a tall dancer because they always want to make, especially a male artist, but both female and male, you always want them to look tall and like lean and whatever. So you want the backup dancers to all sort of look smaller compared to the lead. So maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. All right. breaking? How she pushes her voice right on the edge, but it never goes past?
Yeah.
Woof. Interesting. I would be curious to hear more from this singer.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know, this was an interesting video just because the song.
Yeah.
But she as a singer is very interesting, and I don't know. What's interesting is she did the r, which we would do in ra. What would we do it in Spanish? Ra. Maybe Italian when I was to cover, but we don't do it in English. French is r. So I don't know a lot about it, but her voice is real. I bet you she's one of the best Mongolian singers. Like,
she is good.
Very, very good. Yeah. Very well in control. What is this? What are they doing?
I think this is a competition.
It's a fundraiser, maybe.
No, it's a singing competition.
Oh.
These guys are marking them now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is old school. This looks like a swim meet or something.
Yeah, about songs being similar. There's like this book called Steal Like an Artist. That
yeah,
just says
I've referred to that. But that when I refer to that in my practice, it's not like melodies. You don't steal melodies. You steal, because singers will say to me, well, I don't want to study too much Beyonce because I don't want to sound like Beyonce. And the theory behind Steal Like an Artist is for the most, you can't really end up sounding like someone because you're always going to filter it through your own artistry, your own interpretation, your own chamber, which is shaped differently, your own speech patterns, which are your own. And also, unless you obsessively only listen to one artist, you're not just going to sound like one artist. When I was young, I loved Sarah McLachlan, I loved Alanis Morissette, I loved Eva Cassidy, I loved Celine Dion, I loved Whitney Houston, I loved Rod Stewart, I loved Bette Midler, I loved, artists from cross-genre and cross-era. So there's parts of me, when you look at my fully realized self as an artist today, you can barely pull, do you think you could tell my influences? This is actually really interesting. When people hear me, they say, oh, we could tell you love Jessie J. And I only started listening to Jessie J when people started writing that in the comments section. Because I was like, I've heard of Jessie J, but people seem to think I am influenced by her, so I'd like to hear her. And then when I listened to her, I was deeply flattered, because Jessie J is one of the best Western pop vocalists I know, but I certainly wasn't influenced by her. So that's how interesting it is. We kind of come to our own art ourselves, unless we do accidentally steal. Not like an artist, but just fucking steal.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not the singer's fault when the record company just give them something like that to sing. And
in this case, I have no idea.
Yeah.
If this is that situation, I mean, shame on whoever wrote that. Yeah. I can only assume knows that they were deeply influenced by All Rise. The chances that a song would arrive that similar without them hearing it would be unlikely. That's not the same as having similar style.
I think so too. But I mean, I've worked with people that spend all their time in a day doing similar things. A lot of these songwriters would use a existing backing track and put their own lyrics and melody on top of that backing track.
I would argue if it's your own lyrics and your own melody, and I mean your own melody, I don't personally think the beat, well, it depends what you mean by beat. You mean the entire track? Like the exact track?
Well, I'm saying the process of writing the song. In China, even nowadays, I believe people still do that, is they would take a karaoke track and then make their own lyrics and melody on top of that, and then get someone, a producer, to rearrange the track afterwards.
I think that's a legitimate process. As a matter of fact, if you and I today, right now, said, let's write a song, let's just play. I do this with clients, where I will pull up a a karaoke track online for an old Alicia Keys song or an old Pink song that I don't know and they don't know.
Because it's the same chord progression. A lot of songs share the same chord progression.
So you can then write, like you and I, if we just started singing on top of, even if it was super, super famous song by Alicia Keys, but we don't know the song.
Yeah.
Okay? So we just sing on the backtrack. We're going to come up with something completely different.
That's what I used to do with friends in karaoke. We would like play a random song.
And write your own.
Just like riff. Just like
it's super fun and actually really healthy. It's a really, really healthy process, and there's lots of different ways to write a song. You can come from the lyrics, you can come from the vocal melody, you can come from the track, you can come from the chords, but that's a really healthy way that kind of puts you on the spot as a songwriter and a singer and an improviser, and sometimes cool things come out of it.
We should do it live sometime. It would be fun.
We could. Yeah. It definitely would be stressful, but I'd be up for it.
Yeah, we could just like improvise. And
I'd be up for it.
Yeah,
yep.
It'd be fun.
Yeah. I'm going to put this song back in my car, All Rise.
All Rise?
Yeah.
All Rise is great.
Yeah, it is.
Man, sounds so good. So catchy.
It is catchy, and it's like, brings up memories too.
Oh, yeah.
This is a year right after I graduated. 'Cause I don't know how to feel, but I want to try. Hello, my friends. Rozette here. Firstly, I want to start by thanking all of you for subscribing to our Billy monthly membership. We never even announced it. We never even promoted it. And yet here you are. We are flattered. We are touched. Thank you. So we've been thinking long and hard about what we can offer you guys as far as exclusive perks go. And here's what we came up with. If you are a monthly member on Billy, you can now participate by sending us a video of you for me to review. Our plan is to choose 5 videos per month if we have enough qualifying submissions, which will go into a brand new one-take challenge reaction episode. Here are the rules. Number 1, you can only submit a video of yourself. It has to be you. And when you submit it, you give us permission to use your video on our channel. Rule number 2, this is a one-take challenge, my friends. So no camera cuts, no pitch correction, no big editing. If you are an industry professional and you want to do a little mixing, add a little bit of reverb, be my guest. But if you start adding pitch correction and editing, you know I'll probably hear it and I'll probably point it out. So one take. Please sound human. Rule number 3, each member can only submit 1 video per month, and that video can be only 1 song, 3 to 5 minutes long. Rule number 4, you can wear a mask if you like. I would be happy to review a video of Batman or Spider-Man or whoever you might be, but I have to see your mouth. I have to see your lips and your mouth, okay? Rule number 5, video quality. It's gotta be decent. You can use your phone, you can use whatever, but it has to look good, at least 720p HD. Rule number 6, sound quality has to be pretty darn good. I need to be able to hear you, your voice, clearly. So don't shoot this video in a karaoke bar or at a bus stop or out in public. No ambient noise, clinking and clanking and forks and knives and stuff. I need to hear your vocal detail clearly. And from me, I promise to give you the same love and compassion and respect that I give all the artists I review, and the same critical eye. I am freaking stoked. Send your videos. Let's go! Can be.